Hello Ammar,
Hello Firza,
how are you?
I'm fine.
Are you still in Jogja now?
Yes, I'm still in Jogja right now.
Don't you have any intention of going home?
I don't think I will stay in Jogja for a while.
Why don't you go home? Isn't learning online again? No longer face to face.
Yes, I know that. Actually, I want to go home, but this COVID-19 pandemic is really troublesome on the way.
Hmm, it's true that this pandemic is very disturbing in various sectors of life. One of what is transportation sector.
Yes, it's true. It's very inconvenient during this pandemic. Using public transportation, we need to prepare vaccine certificates and proof of antigen swab. And all of that is very complicated, especially with the distance restrictions.
Yes, this is how the pandemic caused our life to be more complicated in various sector and is very influential in life.
Yes, how else should we always obey the existing rules for the safety of ourselves and others?
Yeah, that's right, that's right. Did you know that there is no new variation that is more dangerous to enter Indonesia?
Huh, are you serious? That there is the last version of COVID 19 that has entered Indonesia.
That's right. The name of the virus variant is called Omicron.
What is an Omicron?
I think Omicron is the last variant of the coronavirus, which also caused the COVID-19 disease. This variant is said to be one of the fast in transmitting the virus. This virus was first detected in South Africa.
Where was the first case of the virus in Indonesia?
In Indonesia, this Omicron virus was detected for the first time in Indonesia when the cleaning staff at the Wisma 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 itu was identified as having the Omicron virus, which was brought by another person who was in quarantine after leaving abroad.
Is this virus really that terrible?
It's terrible because this Omicron variant has 5 times the transmission power of Delta variant.
Oh, like that. What are the symptoms of this Omicron variant?
Symptoms of this variant appear such as headaches, runny nose, sneezing, afternoon throat, loss of smell, persistent cough, fatigue, itchy throat, low-grade fever, and night sweats.
Oh, I'm really scary about that. What things
Yes,
can we prevent to avoid the Omicron variant?
as before, we must always wear masks, wash our hands, keep our distance, and apply health protocol. And most important, don't forget to vaccine.
Yes, you are true, brother. And don't worry, I've been vaccinated until the second stage.
That's very good. Vaccine help speed up healing if we get COVID-19.
Have you been vaccinated?
Of course, I have.
Uh, what vaccine are you using?
I use AstraZeneca vaccine.
Wow, this good vaccine, even after being used, give us like expression effect of the body, such as fever, itches, and pains.
Yes, you're right. But the effect only lasts 1 to 3 days, although it varies from person to person depending on the body's metabolism.
Yes, you're right. Oh yeah, are you at home now?
Yes, I have returned home early this December because I want to celebrate the New Year and Christmas holiday with my family.
You are very lucky. Where you live? Not too far from Jogja?
You're right.
Oh, I did you watch the match between Indonesia and Singapore last night in the EFF semi-final match.
Obviously, I watched the match. I was a very tense and drama-filled match.
I just watched it until it was pounding because Indonesia had trouble scoring goals.
Last night was a very tense match where Indonesia was left behind by Singapore, even though we were ahead of the player when where two Singapore player had been shown a red card.
Fortunately, Indonesia managed to equalize in the last minute even though Singapore had a chance to get a penalty. Fortunately, Nadio, the goalkeeper, managed to brush it off.
Yes, and in the extra time, we managed to win by 2 goals, so the final result was 4 and 2 for Indonesian victory.
Luckily, we won, so we can continue our journey to final and face Thailand.
Yes, of course. And what do you think about Indonesia's chance of winning in the final against Thailand?
I think this is will be a tough final for Indonesia because Thailand is a strong team and is the defending champion in this EFF Cup. But I believe nothing is impossible if Indonesia works hard and is always optimistic.
Yes, yeah, of course. And if Indonesia wins, this will be Indonesia's first victory in the history of the EFF Cup.
We just pray and always support all the Indonesian national team players so that they can successfully perform and give their best.
I mean, I hope this year we belong to Indonesia.
Yeah. Where do you usually watch AFF Cup match?
I usually watch on television.
Oh, I usually use my cell phone on the internet because I don't have a television in my boarding house.
Make sure your signal is smooth so you don't get disturbed while watching it.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm using Wi-Fi. I'm sure my network is safe.
It's a good choice.
When did you come back to Jogja?
Maybe in early January, I will return to Jogja.
Okay, I will be waiting in Jogja.
Okay, my friend, I doesn't feel like it's getting late. Let's continue our conversation tomorrow.
Okay, my friends, thank you for your exchanging information until we meet again.
Okay, my friend, see you again.
See you, my friends. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you, friend.
See you.